you're online, you know going into it, it's not frame perfect. This is not local, and you should not treat it as such. The idea that you are playing online for is to see as many situations as possible and acclimate yourself to that and understand, well, this actually exists. This is a thing. And I should probably start training for it.
And this is also a thing. A run back from the beginning of the day's event. Hyuga squaring off against Panda Global's ESAM.
I'm sorry. Can we just talk about how the hat game is on point for Pikachu right now?
He decided to go with the Sherlock Holmes, I believe.
He's on the hunt. He's trying to read this man. He's trying to read this man like a book.
Actually, I guess I just noticed the sunglasses. Maybe it's Vacation Pikachu. And what we're seeing from ESAM is very indicative of what he's hoping to do. He wants to make the most of Pikachu's great edge guarding tools to finish off those stocks from Hyuga very early.
Now, ESAM previously, we've seen him drop down with those back airs and then also go for those lightnings. Yet again, we've seen him come back in with it again. The idea that he's going to try to back air, push him as close to the stage as possible, have him knock back into it, and get the tech fail window.
Brilliant decision to shield from Hyuga. He knows that ESAM loves using that forward smash on the ledge. I mean, he covers so much thunder. It won't be enough to take out Hyuga quite yet. Hyuga still holding onto the bomb, but also holding a massive deficit. He's going to need to find some serious answers if he's going to make this comeback.
Gosh, man. Hyuga's just trying to skewer ESAM. Put him on that stick off that up air. And with the percentages that he's going to start building, he can do it a lot easier. But now, this is Hyuga trying to see if he can just hold it together. He's doing a great job with bombs. Whenever he gets them, he does manage to convert at least into something like an up tilt. But the damage isn't really plentiful here.
Boomerang's coming out. Ooh, cross a bomb that time. Maybe Hyuga was thinking a little bit too far ahead, was predicting a roll in, and it's going to be ESAM who takes the first stock in this loser's quarter set.
That was an excellent job of him just knowing that he was so close to the last zone. ESAM just had to see if he was going to be slightly out, and then just, finish off and pull the trigger.
Hyuga expecting ESAM to air dodge. He doesn't get it. He's able to punish the air dodge there with that meaty hitbox that that up air produces. It won't get the KO, but all that extra damage definitely helps. Here he's looking for bomb into raw air. It's going to be the go-to KO option.
Yeah, he also will try going for fair from time to time. It's all situational, but look at that bomb. As soon as that bomb connected, immediately grab another bomb, walk forward, take up the stage.
ESAM wants Hyuga to get to the ledge. There's the aerial that we were looking for. Hyuga able to cut up the deficit and bring it within 30. And Toon does possess really great tools in the early percents as well, most notably these up tilts. That's faster than Fox's up tilt, actually.
It's pretty ridiculous, not to mention it's disjoint. Here's the third one. Here's the F smash. He did that for percentage. Ooh, that could have been dirty. Yeah. That could have been actually really dirty.
Oh, definitely. Very fortunate the bomb instead allows Hyuga to make it back onto the stage quicker, but ESAM is still there with his punishes. Long range on the up tilt. Hyuga able to avoid the succession of aerials that we're seeing from ESAM, though finally gets clipped by the falling there. Great ledge coverage there from ESAM. I love the fade back. He's just not giving Hyuga any opportunity to make it back onto the stage safely, and when he does, he's right there with the punishes. There, a great mix-up. He went for the F-smash last time and goes for the grab, knowing Hyuga would more than likely shield again.
And he's holding it. Oh, there's the up-smash. From here, Hyuga gets the other grab. He's looking for the setup here. See, ESAM holding onto that double jump, making sure he knows that up air is coming.
We're seeing Hyuga playing at the deficit. The big difference is I see Toon and I just know all those various kill confirms they can get. Pikachu does have confirms as well, but ESAM has to start reading the AI and start reading the air dodges as well.
That was an excellent job of just waiting to see when he's going to drop down, and then bam, hold it in. Because he's not going to be able to air dodge as he's hitting the ground, because then he has landing lag. I also want to touch on the fact that Hyuga was going for up air, and you saw ESAM air dodging through it, but because up air is so active, even after the air dodge was completed, he then got hit by the up air. That gives you an idea how awesome that move can be.
This is awesome. I think this is something that we might not have seen in that set that they played early on in bracket in winners. ESAM pulling out the Corrin. Now, this is a Corrin that was getting a bit of help and some training from Cosmos as well. I'm expecting him to be like Cosmos, using that Dragon Lunge to cover any retreats Hyuga will be trying to do. Oh, was that Boomerang clashing with the... Yes, it was. That was Boomerang clashing with the Dragon Fang shot.
It's pretty sick. It's interesting to see how some of these projectiles interact. This guy thinks he's Marth. He's trying to get Ken combos. Yo, chill. And look at this. As he's walking up, it's just walk up shield. I'm going to just take stage control. I'm going to shield. I'm going to see what you're going to do.
Air dodge being punished. Ooh, what a great air dodge punish again from ESAM. A nice hitbox from that up smash.
He is 3 for 3 when it comes to hitting those up. Actually, no. So that's the only one that he's done, and it's worked so far.
And what's very unique about ESAM's Corrin is that usage of the up smash. I usually see most Corrin mains avoiding that option, but ESAM's saying, you know, if you're going to land, I'm definitely going to punish you with this.
He took a bit too long there before he actually pulled the trigger off of that side B. Wow! Going in raw. That was excellent. He as soon as he pivoted, he went for that raw F smash, and that worked out so cleanly. Being able to say that you go for raw F smashes is you saying, I'm making a hard call out that you're going to do some sort of action outside of shield. Because more than likely in this game, a lot of people are doing run-up shield, or they're doing something to spot dodge shield. They're doing a lot of defensive mechanics. And for you to make hard callouts at the exact range, knowing where he's going to be at, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
A lot of Corrin mains feel like these projectile-oriented characters present some of their toughest matchups. But what we're seeing from ESAM is he knows how to deal with the projectiles. He's just implementing an excellent shield game and not allowing Hyuga to get any of these confirms. Finally, Hyuga's able to close the stock out. But that took ESAM actually getting back onto the stage. That took him being airborne where he couldn't implement the shield.
Oh, up tilt yet again. Seeing if ESAM was going to bite. Waiting. Ah, he tried to grab the two-framer.
Up tilts now from Hyuga. Everyone will be playing the up tilt battle. I don't know, at a lower percent I'm giving it to Hyuga, but when those percents start rising, ESAM definitely is going to be giving him a run for his money with the range it covers.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. As soon as you start seeing those percentages rise, favorability swaps between these characters. So, Hyuga having control, waiting. There it is! Oh my gosh, he was so close.
Insanely close, and that time he's going to do it. A beautiful bomb confirmed. And Hyuga,
that was so sick. Did you see how he just stayed at the ledge and guessed, you're going to just jump off ledge here. I stayed in shield, immediately threw it straight up, and then confirmed into the up air. That was a great reaction there.
ESAM very quickly with the character swap as well. So we'll take a moment, go back to that vacation mode. And they're fist bumping straight to Duck Hunt. And what's worth noting is ESAM really feels like Hyuga is the player who benefits from the 3 out of 5 format. What Hyuga possesses, in addition to an amazing defensive game, is an incredible mind. Like you said, he used to come from playing a lot of KOF, a lot of different fighters. He's so good at understanding the concept that first game is just data.
Yeah.
As this set progresses, you can expect Hyuga to start picking up on more and more of ESAM's tendencies. So now the pressure is on ESAM to consistently bring the mix-ups. And that also might contribute to the character changes as well. He wants to try to mix up the downloads that Hyuga is getting.
Yeah, absolutely. ESAM pushing in here. Ooh, interesting. That would have been a great way to confirm into it, but that would have been really tricky. The dash attack tries to cover him up. So, with the ability to, when dealing with bomb, like I speak about previously, you need to have a way to just run up, shield, and as soon as you shield, great. The bomb is not as much of a threat anymore. Boom, just like that.
Ooh, cross-up grab from Hyuga. That back throw is a KO option at these higher percents. ESAM can't afford to be getting hit by another. Bomb in hand for Hyuga. Let's see if he's going to use it. He's trying to clear the landing. He's actually able to avoid ESAM, who is attempting the edge guard there.
They're out of shield. Try to finish him off.
And ESAM's going for a lot of these edge guards. The only issue is he loses a lot of stage control with it. Bomb into Rar Bear. It won't close the stock out yet, but again, ESAM is getting hit by so many more. Because Hyuga is so patient with his bomb tosses, he's actually able to constantly keep ESAM on his toes. He can't predict when the next bomb is coming.
I'm sorry, that was just a rocket. ESAM getting off these sparks, trying to see if he can just build percentage passively. But right now, all he cares about is reading something into depth. Whether that's up smash, ooh, he saw the roll coming there. Pestering at the shield, saying, Hyuga, come on, let's play. I want to see if the shield will break. Or maybe you'll roll here and I can guess right.
Again, ESAM. It really feels like when we look at the battle for center stage, Hyuga is having a much better time. And beyond that, not only is he having more control of the stage, but he's simultaneously being allowed to pull out these bombs and these projectiles.
Here's the follow-up. Yeah, great job with the air dodge, and also drifting off to the left side. Hyuga, very defensive-minded, trying to make every stock last.
Oh, beautiful play from Hyuga. He knew that ESAM was going to do that roll.
I wonder. There's the pester on the shield. The up tilt. Hyuga looking excellent spacing, but ESAM says, let's play catch.
This really is just like that last set.
Wow.
In the last set that these two played, Game 1 was won by ESAM. Game 2 was close, but Hyuga won. And Game 3, it felt like a blowout. And that 2-stock, it really foreshadows what could take place in this bracket.
You know, sometimes part of the problem is that it's the bombs that don't necessarily hit you that can kind of get in your head too. That say you throw a bomb directly upwards, and they say, well, I was actually going to jump over you, or I was going to try to cross you up, and now I can't do that. And they have to rethink that option. That might just be in a fraction of a second that they need to really get the jump on you. So, getting into the next game right here at Dreamland. I know all of you are clapping the theme at home.
Please don't. Please don't. Y'all are great, but y'all have no rhythm whatsoever. This is Game 4 of Losers Quarters. Ooh, ESAM trying to get a really nice stage spike there. Going for, I'd say not a pineapple, but definitely the sides of the waffle cone, you know?
Sure.
Oh, these jab blocks from him are so brutal, and especially with the platforms on the stage, you can definitely expect him to use those in a very extended sort of manner.
There's definitely something to be said about the amount of technology that has been coming out in Smash 4. I mean, yeah, it's the jab blocks. Yeah, there's Protects. Yeah, there's Beetle. Like, if you guys want to see the amount of crazy stuff that exists in this game, make sure that you check out some of the stuff that we have here of Tech of the Week on our channel over there at YouTube. There's some fascinating stuff that exists in this game.
Oh, ESAM, beautiful implementation of the shield that allowed him to close the distance. He knew that Hyuga wouldn't be going for a grab at that kind of a percent. And the bomb, Hyuga thought he could use it to throw off ESAM's edge guard, instead goes right into the clutches of his tail. Hyuga.
It's funny, I actually spent a second here just watching ESAM. He is really expressive. You can tell exactly what he's thinking from his face.
Oh yeah, I mean the pressure is definitely on. You're sitting here a game away. Even though you have the lead, you know that Hyuga with these projectiles can safely put on damage, and that's exactly what he's doing.
The thing is that with Tink, the fact that you have a projectile that you can throw from a relatively safe distance, and there's not that much cooldown on the grab of the bomb, that you can confirm into death off of it. Absolutely terrifying.
Even ESAM was impressed by that. I saw him let off the Obama not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not bad. Pretty good. This is what Pikachus are definitely known for. With these early percents, they can chain together so much damage.
Oh no. There's your grab? No, F-tilt. That was a great idea. Sometimes you don't need to be slamming on that C-stick. Sometimes you need to just get that tilt, because that'll be just enough. You get some positioning, get some percentage. Be smart about your choices.
It's such a fine line that ESAM's trying to walk. He's not trying to be entirely in Hyuga's face because he doesn't want to get hit by the up tilts, but at the same time he wants to play so close that Hyuga is terrified of pulling out the bombs.
It's the idea that you're conditioning him to think, hey, these shocks keep coming. I really should put up my shield, or man, that's actually like clashing with my bombs. This is kind of a problem. So the fact that it changes patterns, or it changes tendencies, that's the entire point of that move. And using it at that range, pretty smart.
Now ESAM probably want to take advantage of the low ceiling. Oh, what a cross-up! And that's going to be the set.
Now, I definitely want to point out the fact that Hyuga is the guy who has the gall, who has the audacity to, at high percentages, where death is potentially imminent, and you think to yourself, I should run across him, either go for pivot grab, or I'm going to just do raw duff. The stones on this man. He is absolutely incredible.
He saw your shirt.
Oh, Duff City?
He saw the shirt.
Yeah, man.
Hyuga moves on. He's going to be in losers semis, I believe.
Gosh. This. Yeah.
Dreamland. It was Dreamland that they played on.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And just, if I'm right, that means that we're going to be having Cosmos versus Hyuga as our losers semis match, which will be a run back from this most recent Shockwave, where Cosmos loses in winners, but is able to reset the bracket and take the tournament from Hyuga in Grants.
This might be one of the most interesting ones that we've seen yet. I'm curious who comes out on top. But there's so many faces. I honestly, my mentality coming into this was like, I just want the South to represent and make sure the rest of the world knows we're here, we're on the map. You definitely want to either come see our players or fly these dudes out because they deserve to be in some of your tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And if I want to see Cosmos start getting some phone calls. That'd be great.
Definitely. I think there's a really good reason why